In terms of your own agency or your own offer, you didn't have anybody that you were working with before. You were at, I guess, sort of zero in terms of like your own business.
Yeah, I was completely at zero. Yes.
Cool. And then, now with the clients you're working with, like, do you mind talking about kind of what you're doing numbers wise and how that business is going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing over. I mean, I'm making more than I make at my 9 to 5. I'm doing over like 20K a month through the agency side.
I would love to just hear, when you originally reached out to us, like, what were you trying to accomplish? What was the goal? Where were you at? Could you kind of walk me through that?
Yeah, I think when I first engaged with you guys, I had literally like 300 or 400 followers. Maybe even I might even have like 250. And the goal is really I have this skill set. I think I saw some of your videos or something about how like it's kind of your duty to help the world if you have a really good skill that you're a master at. You like it's your duty to help the world with that. And I kind of been thinking about launching an agency for a long time, but just hadn't taken that next step. And I knew if I started ramping my content, I would get the right people following me, and then I probably would get inbound sales. And then you guys talking to me about your process kind of sold me on that I could do that. And so then I signed up with you guys, started implementing your guys' systems, started posting that content. In almost 3 to 4 weeks, I had my first inbound client. Haven't done one cold DM, not once. And now I end up with 4 clients. Yeah, I mean everything you guys said that would happen if we followed your process happened, right? And I think building upon that, right? If I continue to scale my content, even start doing some cold stuff, I mean, I think the sky is the limit on where I can go. But yeah, your guys' process definitely works. And I think the coolest part too is you meet a lot of cool people on the way. I've met some friends in real life from scaling my content. And yeah, like I said, it works, and you obviously have to put in the work. You have to follow the processes, but definitely works. And yeah.
Love it. And so when you originally reached out to us, I mean, obviously I know, but you were working as a media buyer, correct? And
Yeah, yeah.
running ads for brands as a part of an agency or company, correct?
Yeah. So I run ads for a big brand, yes.
Cool. And then from there, so you had no, like, in terms of your own agency or your own offer, you didn't have anybody that you were working with before. You were at, I guess, sort of zero in terms of like your own business.
Yeah, I was completely at zero, yes.
Cool. And then, now with the clients you're working with, like, do you mind talking about kind of what you're doing numbers wise and how that business is going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm making more than I make at my 9 to 5. I'm doing over like 20K a month through the agency side. And I could scale that if I wanted to pretty easily, but I like I said, I want to lean more actually into coaching and working with less clients that I actually want to work with. So
Cool. Love it, man. And like, what do you think in the process were the biggest pieces of you kind of going from where you were to where you are now? Like what aspects of Launch Socials helped you the most?
I think definitely the systems for sure, like content systems. I think that was the main thing is like how do I come up with new content every day, new ideas. So I think the execution doc where you kind of have 10 different parts of your personality that you can kind of or skill sets that you can tap into, that was huge. I think kind of just the some of your guys' videos, just the believing in yourself, believing that hey, you have this skill set, you can build your personal brand, and people will pay you for your knowledge, right? And that was kind of the main thing was, and the accountability aspect. You have coaching calls, had documents we needed to fill out, in order to get to the next step. So those are kind of the main things.
Cool. And then lastly, if you could talk to, someone maybe on the fence, like, is there anything you would say to them specifically?
I would say take the leap. I mean, is one of the probably the best thing that I've done as an adult in my life. It's kind of scary to take the entrepreneur route. I mean, I technically still have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but taking the leap, Nick and Logan, they actually care. They're not fake gurus. They know what they're doing. They have built their own personal brands, and they go above and beyond to make sure you succeed. So I would remove all doubt that they're not going to help. They go above and beyond and do everything they can to help you succeed. So if you're on the fence, take the leap, jump in, and it'll change your life forever in a positive way. And you can not be reliant on other outside things for your income. You can start to become an entrepreneur and own your own company and have complete control over your income, because that's how I feel right now. I could scale my income on demand essentially now. So
It's amazing. I appreciate you saying that. And yeah, man, I'm super excited to help you launch the coaching and just keep growing everything you're doing. And it's been an absolute pleasure. So yeah, man, I appreciate you just kind of sharing that.